Hello again! So, there's this debate going on around the internet. It's been going on for decades. This debate is about who's better, Marvel or DC. Well, I can't seem to think of which one I like better, so why don't I analyze everything and break it down to parts? Well, to sum up what Marvel is a company that makes movies, TV shows, and comics about superheroes. DC is a company that makes movies, TV shows, and comics about superheroes. Wait a minute. There's no difference. So why is everybody bickering about which is better when they're exactly the same? I mean, if you're a diehard comic fan, shouldn't you be kind of in the middle? I mean, there's a lot of Marvel fans that say, well, we're better because we have better movies, and DC is never gonna catch up to our movies, and the Justice League is never gonna be as good as the Avengers movies. Ha ha ha, DC. Oh, and then there are the DC fans that come out and say, hey, well, Marvel, we're ruling the TV show world now. Oh, look, we have the Arrow TV show, and now we're coming up with that Flash spin-off and that Gotham TV series, you know, DC, Marvel. And while it is true that Marvel is ahead of DC, that doesn't mean they're making good movies. Well, that doesn't mean they're making better movies. I'm sorry, guys. Please forgive me. But what I mean is, even though Marvel's made the Avengers, and now their next movie is Avengers Age of Ultron, the sequel, and DC hasn't even gotten a Batman versus Superman movie until 2016, that doesn't mean that they make the better movies. I mean, some movies are definitely, blast them out of the park, but what about Dark Knight? There's a huge debate. A lot of people say Dark Knight is better than the Avengers and all the Marvel movies combined. Oh, and then for the DC fans that say the TV shows are the reason we're better. Well, sure, Arrow's doing really well. And I have seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and while I like it, it's not as good as Arrow, and, well, it could use some improvements here and there. But it's not really as bad as everybody says it is. And a lot of DC fans try to point out that, well, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show, their ratings haven't been as good since the first episode. And it is true that the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show hasn't had great ratings, and they have been rapidly declining since its premiere. But still, Arrow, although it is getting better reviews, is pretty kind of equal to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as far as ratings go. And actually, the season finale for Arrow got 2 million views. The season finale for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. got 5 million views. Oh, and a lot of Marvel fans like to hate on Man of Steel. Oh, sure, because I bet you'd love a soap opera / melodrama like Cough Cough, Superman Returns. But a lot of them say, well, Man of Steel only made 6 million. That's not as much as The Dark Knight Rises. Ha ha ha. Well, of course it didn't make Dark Knight Rises money, genius. The Dark Knight Rises was the end of a trilogy. So Marvel and DC fans have to stop pretending like their side is better because it's completely equal. And that is why I am supporting comic book non-partisanship. Thank you, and subscribe.